Welcome to the Clark County Computer Rollout Program. I'm going to be going through a short video here to explain some of the options that are installed on this laptop that you're receiving today. We will start up here at the top. If I can get the pointer over there. Like any normal laptop, you're going to have things up here like the date and time. Very easy. You've got your sound. You can adjust your sound and volume on the speakers. This one here is your Wi-Fi connection. These computers have Wi-Fi cards in them, so you can use them at home if you have Wi-Fi, or if you do not, you can go to Starbucks or McDonald's or any place that has Wi-Fi. You just click on this here. It will automatically search for Wi-Fi networks. Right now, here are all the different networks that are in the area right now. I am connected to this one. If you are not connected, you just select it. I'm going to select this one. It's not letting me do it. Let me see here. I'm going to select it, and it's connecting, and it is now connected. This icon here is for your battery. It's letting you know that it's charged, and the little lightning bolt there means it's plugged in. I do have the power adapter plugged in. Here is a quick link to get to your mail. There are different versions of mail. There's also a Facebook link here. We're going to skip the little cloud there. The main item on this page, this is your start page, so when you start your computer, this is your home page. There's one link installed. You can eventually load other links on as you see fit. You find places you like. You can add the icons on here, shortcuts. But this shortcut is parent links. Now, as a parent, you're going to need to learn what your students, your children, are doing in school. As it opens up, you will see the Symbaloo page, which is what Clark County uses. Just waiting for it to open up here. That means it's working. And we got a little error here. Try this again. And here we go. Alright. This is Symbaloo. It's just a program on here. It's got all these different icons that Clark County has loaded on here. And your children will use a majority of these while they're in school. This one here, Ticket to Read. Open it up. Don't worry about passwords. If you want to create a password, you can, but right now we don't use passwords, so we just cancel out of this. Your child will have his or her login that they use in school and their password, which is usually their student ID number. Then they can log in and they can use the Ticket to Read program. And you can see here, these are students all across the country that are using it. It tells what grade they're in their school and how many points they have. And so right now, #1 student here, Sanborn, at Northwest Elementary in Florida, has 3375. He's doing pretty good. Or she. Close out of that. And let's see, what do we got here? This one is Renzulli Learning. Your students know how to use this one. Same thing, their username and password. And you will need to get that from them. Sit down and they will actually probably walk you through all this. And we have ScoopPad. Same thing, log in. And here's another one. And it's taking a little bit of time to load up. Close this one, I'll try that again. There we go. VMath Live. This is a good math program for your kids. It keeps track of their score. And you see here, this Jake in 6th grade has 40,000 points. All these are great for your kids to use. They can, basically it's homework on the computer from school. They can log in and continue on where they were when they left off in school. Other links on here. You've got a Georgia College 411, as we are in Georgia. You can look at if the older kids, high school planning, career planning, college planning, financial aid. This is more for the older kids. Go over here, you do have a link for Facebook. Clark County Transportation, school buses. You find out what's going on with the school bus system. Find out if there's delays. Let's try that again. Sometimes things don't always work right. This is transportation page. You can find out about employment, apply for a job, find out who's on the board, what the different schools are, the offices, district profile, and how the schools are actually doing. You can access YouTube. I don't allow my children to use YouTube that much. They seem to go crazy with it, finding all kinds of Thomas the Train things. Down here you got Department of Human Services if you need information. News channel, you can look up Channel 2 News, see what's going on in the news. It is loading up. It is really slow today. Let's try another one. Let's try the Weather Channel. If there's a weather issue you think's going on, you can click on the Weather Channel. You can see right there we're in Athens. It gives you the current weather. Got CNN News, USA Today, Athens Clark County page, family connections and communities. You can also access your Gmail if you have Gmail, and Skype. Close that out up here. This is called your dashboard. There are different icons on here, different things you can do. As you can see here, we have this one. You can search your computer and see what programs are loaded, or you can search online for other programs to download. Here's Google Chrome, an internet browser, a very popular one. Opens up to Google. You can just start whatever, or type in a website that you want right here and go to it. Another browser is Mozilla Firefox. I use that one a lot. Looks almost the same. Does about the same. Close it out. This is where all your files are kept. If you keep documents, if you make anything, like I have a flight plan here. If you want it, it's loaded right now in home, but if I wanted to put it into my documents, I could move it, left click, hold it, slide it up here, and I now placed it in my documents folder. I have an untitled Word document here. I can do the same thing. I can move that up to documents, drop it in there. Open this up, and there they are. There's my flight plan, or that one. Downloads that you do will show up here. If you download music, the child downloads music, it would be here. Photos, I have some photos on here. Here's one I took at the last ice storm we had. You see the leaf with all the ice dripping off it. This tree did not come down. Good. That was a good thing. Videos, I have videos here. You just click on them and open them up. And your trash. If you have anything you don't want, you can either dump it in here, and an easy way to do it, let's close this, is you left click and hold, and you can put this icon anywhere you want. But say you had a whole bunch on here that your child put on here and you didn't want them, you just left click and drag it down to the trash can and then let it go, and it will go to the trash. I'm not going to do that. I don't want to throw it away just yet. But you can arrange your dash anywhere you want. Down here are, this is a free version of Office. It's called LibreOffice, and it's Excel. This is a free version of Excel. You can have any kind of, work it just like an Excel spreadsheet. When you do type in something, you get the option to save it. Now the good thing about this, even though it's free, when you want to save the program, come down here to Formats, you can actually save it as an Excel document. That way if you want to send it to a different computer, say a Mac or a PC, it will go as a Excel document instead of a LibreOffice. Close that. Close this up. I don't want to save it. Office Writer is the same thing as Microsoft Word, and again, if you type anything in, you get the option when you're done to save it. And when you save it, you go to formats. You can save it in any format really that's available, like Word. I love Word. That's how I would save it. Cancel that out. Next one here is a free version of PowerPoint. Same thing. You can do a PowerPoint program. When you type in something and you go to save it, even though it says LibreOffice, same thing, come down here and you can save it as a Microsoft PowerPoint if you're used to using that. I'm going to close this out. No, I'm not going to save it. Right here is the Ubuntu Software Center. Now, Ubuntu is the free software that's on here, and if you are looking for more programs for your kids, just open up the Software Center. And right here, there's all kinds of programs. Games. Some of them cost money, some of them are free. You can search by different versions up here, or you can come up here and search. I was just working on a screenshot saver, and I was looking for GIMP. Let's see what we can find. And there it is there. It's GIMP Image Editor. So you can just look and find different programs by typing in the search box up here. Close this out, close this on out. No, I don't want to save that. And the last one is Google Docs. Your kids will use Google Docs at school a lot because they can work on them, create a document, they sign in, log in with their password, they can create a document and save it, and somebody else in the school can work on it. They can collaborate, they can save it and work with students in other schools across the country or across the world. And our kids in our school have been doing that. This is a great thing. Your child will be able to show you all about this. And the last thing on here is trash. Like I said, if you throw anything away, this is where your trash will be. Right now there's nothing in there. If there was and you want to get rid of it, you just hit empty and it will get rid of your trash. That's it for this quick video. Thank you for watching. We're now going to have a question and answer session. Individuals, so just work with the computer. We'll be walking around and checking on you, and we will answer any questions you have. Thank you very much.